everyone. It's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. How are you guys? Having a good day? It's Friday. I already did my leg kick. Yay, Friday! Right? TGIF. Okay. I can't believe it's already almost 4 o'clock Central Time here in Minnesota. I spent the whole morning with my son rocking out to Taylor Swift's Calm Down and made a hilarious Instagram story. Well, not really hilarious, but you know, I love the comments I get on here sometimes and the tweets that people make about me, so I had to give them a shout out. I hope you enjoy it. A lot of it is old, but it's still funny to me now that I look back on it. So we talk a lot about so many things on this channel. So many fun things on this channel. We talk about Taylor Swift. Did you miss my Taylor Swift? Check it out. Check out my last video I did on Taylor Swift. Also, I've got some stuff on Jessica Simpson. I'm adding content so that you guys don't get bored. And I'm adding some of my favorite lady friends that I don't really know in real life, but who I think are admirable. And I like to talk about women that are doing good things. So check those out if you're interested in content like that. Okay. Now you guys are here for the Duggars because you can't get enough of the Duggars. It's like one of my top, everything on this channel. The best, most viewed stuff this month is all Duggar related. There's been a lot of nuggets going on. Derek's been dropping stuff. We spoke to Amy Duggar. If you didn't miss that, if you didn't catch that, Amy Duggar and I had a chat and I shared that here earlier this week. But we're here to talk about Jana. So back in 2017, there were some rumors swirling that Jana was dating this guy named Caleb Williams. And he was seen with the Duggars in photos. And here's some of those photos. So there is Caleb with that amazing haircut. I don't know what that is. I don't understand that haircut. But if you like it, that's fine. And there's Jim Bob and some guy behind him. I like that random person behind him giving the peace sign. And one of the daughters. Jim Bob, and I think they were at like a baseball game or something. I don't even know. And then there was this where he was at dinner with the Duggars with his awesome hair again. And then this is him with the Duggars again with cows, I guess. So he was making the rounds, and because of his age and the fact that it was an interested suitor, automatically the only woman in the Duggar family at the time that was available for courting would have been Jana. So it was rumored that the two of them were courting. Now, after rumors started swirling, Caleb denied it, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. These people deny everything. So in 2017, he actually, on December 29th, 2017, he actually denied it. And he said, "Now to clear the fog and avoid any confusion, read my lips. I am not dating Jana Duggar. The extent of our relationship is purely friends and nothing more." Yeah, we believe you. We believe you as much as I believe Josh Duggar is reformed. Anyways, he said, "Over the past several months, since an extremely unflattering image is posted to my friends and spread across the world faster than a viral cat video, there has been speculation regarding a relationship with myself and Jana. The extent of our relationship is purely friends and nothing more." That's like, I'm glad that that did not work. Unflattering image by my friends and spread across the world faster than a viral cat video. That's very expressive, Caleb. Well, as fast as that was rumored, it was over. Because in 2018, Mr. Williams was actually arrested, and it wasn't for something good. So obviously, you know, in the fundy world, these boys have a propensity to do things that are not appropriate, right? And in December of 2018, he was actually arrested, and according to the arrest complaint, the mother of a teenage girl told police officers that at different times Caleb would stay with us. Caleb told us that he liked and loved our daughter and wanted to marry her. We told him he'd have to wait until she was at least 18. On June 16th, 2018, I had a feeling, my daughter had a feeling for 2 weeks, had a terrible feeling for 2 weeks, and we ended up taking her into the ER in Lincoln to make sure it wasn't her gallbladder. Come to find out, she was pregnant. She told me that she had been having fun with Caleb since she was 14 and he was 21. On 6/17/2018, we contacted Caleb's parents who live in the county and we were friends with, and they came over, and Caleb's dad, blah, 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 and his mom texted him to turn himself into the police. He did, but he told the police it was consensual. On June 18th, we filed a police report with the Lincoln Police due to a 21 to 23-year-old at the time having with our 14 to 16-year-old daughter. She gave a video taped statement, which was not completely correct. So we went back to do another video statement on the 19th and 21st of 2018. Shortly after giving her statement, Caleb disappeared to Arkansas. We just want to ensure Caleb stays away from and doesn't contact our daughter because she's very persuasive, and which is why we are requesting an order of protection. So that was when she filed for the order of protection. So subsequently, he was charged after they filed that police report. He was accused of getting that girl pregnant, and it happened between May 2015 and May 2018, according to the court papers. He had been a family friend of the Duggars. He actually pled guilty to the first count of aggravated criminal SA after, just fill in the blank for the SA, after negotiating a plea agreement, and the papers were obtained through the Logan County Court Reveal. He was not prosecuted for the second count. So during this, guess what he gets? So he basically is obsessed with this 14-year-old daughter. He wants to marry them. He's coming around this family. They start doing the hanky-panky, which is probably why he's denying that he's in a relationship with Jana. Although maybe he was trying to pretend like he was in a courting relationship with Jana, maybe so that the perception was not that he was involved with this young girl. That's kind of what I think. Those are just my thoughts. But after all of this, he was actually sentenced this week after accepting the plea agreement. And guess what he gets for all of that? 62 days. Yeah, that's right. 62 days behind bars. And he actually gets to get out to go to work. So he basically is to remain in custody at all times other than to work. During the terms of his probation, which will be for 18 months, he is ordered to undergo SO evaluation, fill in the blanks, not to have contact of any kind with the girl, and refrain from communicating with or contacting a person under 18. He is unable to participate in holiday events during which children are present. He shall not have access or use a computer or any other device with internet without prior written approval of his probation officer. And he must refrain from possessing a gun or other dangerous weapons or using alcohol, drugs, all that kind of good stuff. He'll have to submit to those tests. He's ordered to pay a fine of $3,500 and $3,546 in fines and assessments and other court costs, and his arrest was from 2018. So in the great state of Illinois, I think that's where this was from, you can get 62 days. This is my shock look. And of course, this was not in he actually disappeared to Arkansas after she reported them to the police. So after everything was happening in Arkansas, he was reported to the police. So this is where he's at right now. So he will spend 62 days behind bars. Notably, the Duggars have not said anything. But this is the second person that has been close to them. Nudge, nudge, Josh. That's had a thing for girls. And with this, he comes from a fundamental family, and with the Fundy families, they are obsessed with the S word because they make it so taboo. And because of the way of these belief systems, the men have zero ramifications or ever get in trouble for doing anything. And so thankfully for this family, they did the right thing, unlike the Duggars, who did not do the right thing when their own son was doing some similar kind of stuff to his sisters. So at least this family is like 2 steps above what the, like 30 steps, 30, 80 million steps above the Duggars. But this was someone that was reportedly involved with, rumored to be involved with Jana, and is a reason why she is a little, according to rumors, hesitant to get involved with other people. Do you blame her? Now, she's been rumored to be involved with formerly one of the Bates. There's still rumors that she's involved with Lawson Bates, who is pretending to be a country singer on YouTube. I'm not kidding. Go check out his videos. They're terrible. And also she's rumored to be involved with her best friend, Lauren. So take your pick. She's either with Lawson Bates or Lauren. So Jana she's 30 years old. She is still single. We don't know what's going on with her. That's fine. But Caleb will get 62 days and 18 months probation for what he did, which seems incredibly backwards. I cannot believe that's what you get for doing that to a 14-year-old. I don't get it. What's with our system? How is this even physically possible? I agree. Patty says that Josh should be registered. I agree. Josh should be registered. Caleb will have to be registered as well. And the terms of his probation will not be easy. So I don't know if there'll be a suspended sentence, like if he doesn't fulfill the parole, probation, if he has to like go away for a longer period of time. That I'm not clear about. But that's the news about Jana's old boo. Are you shocked? Or are you just like, oh, that's just another day in Fundy World? Because I'm just like, oh, it's just another day in Fundy World. It's sad. But I hope the family is satisfied with this. There was actually nothing about the girl, whether or not she went through with the pregnancy. I'm assuming she did. Nothing about nothing about the baby, nothing about the victim at this point in time. So only that he will get 62 days in county. Gross. Ew. You dodged a bullet there, Jana. Seriously. All right, you guys, if you have other things that you'd like me to cover today, send me some messages. Do you think this is atrocious? Make sure that you don't use certain words in comments. They do get flagged by the YouTube bots. Mindful of that, as always. And if you are interested in following me on social media, check me out here. If you haven't subscribed, do that right here. And also, if you'd like to become a member, check out my membership tiers down there. You can click join to help support the channel. All right, you guys, I'll be back in a little while. Bye.